Alright, I'm going to try to make it to Hidden Springs, leaving Garden City. Just out of curiosity, there's a library there and it's got pretty good long hours. Try to see if I can hang out there, not get kicked out too quickly for smelling bad. Oh, these people are so active. Highly active drivers around here. Oh my goodness. I think I scraped my bumper on the road. Something had a weird scraping feel. Alright, so once I get on Glenwood, it's pretty much a straight drive. And to see, it's going through like a valley or a gulch, it's called. So there'll be mountains or tall hills on either side of me. Oh, it's so busy around here. These intersections are incredibly long waits. I mean, you know, a lot of intersections in the small towns is seconds. You can measure it by seconds, but you can measure it by minutes around here. Even on kind of the outskirts of this metropolitan city of Boise, it's minutes. And there's no shortcutting if you're like a pedestrian trying to cross the street. There's no shortcutting the crosswalks. Very rare, okay? At the least, the slowest peak hours, maybe, you know, like at midnight or something, you could do it. It's very rare for a lot of streets around here that you could just, you know, cross wherever you feel like it. A lot of times I find myself walking on the street, I have to look for the nearest stoplights to be able to cross. It's so busy. There isn't waiting to see if there's a quick opportunity. And you don't just casually walk across the street either. You run, alright? I run, other people run, everybody runs. Alright, that's how you cross streets around here. You close your eyes and run as fast as you can, because it's just way too busy. That's if you want to try to shortcut the crosswalks. If you want to risk your life, what if you trip, you know? I don't know if these people stop. It's dangerous on the side of the roads, crossing them. You really got to be careful. And they're crazy. They're very aggressive. Like that guy, for example. I try to take my time, but there's really a lot of people who are pushing hard. They'll tailgate you and they'll honk at you. You gotta find the happy medium between super aggressive driving and safe driving. I think I should be able to drive away from the busyness at this point. Once I get past this intersection, I don't know how many people go to Hidden Springs. I wouldn't think too many, but it's looking kind of busy heading there. But it could be a lot of housing development heading into the mountains. Maybe not so much housing development in the mountains or the hills. It looks more like a hill, but heading towards the hills. And yeah, that's a Lexus up there. It's got a L. A car right in front of me. Oh, jeez. A lot of people drive nice cars. It's like for the crazy driving you got around here, I bet people want to splurge on nice cars. to have a little power to get around other cars like mine. So this road curves up ahead. It's a nice overcast day too. I like this. Really spreads out the light. Yeah, it curves up here, and I was expecting to see signs to say that, yeah, Hidden Springs is this away, but maybe not. All I know is it's got a left curve and a right curve going into the gulch. Oh. Whoa! I heard a weird sound there. It sounded almost like my window went up, but something must have slid down. Okay, yeah, I'm kind of climbing the hills a little bit. Hidden Springs in 4 miles. So it's not incredibly far. I could bicycle it. The thing is, I'm nervous about the hills. I don't have any brakes. But I'm trying to figure out brakes. I think I like to focus on just having a front brake. I just need to get the pieces again. I threw away the pieces. I'll just have a front brake only, and just forget about the back brake. Because the front brake is the shortest brake. I mean, from your handlebars, it's the shortest brake, so you got less slack to be concerned about. Probably easier. That's the easier maintenance. It may not be the best stopping power, because I mean, you'd have to lean back if you have to like really stop. Yeah, I have to look into that. I need to get the pieces. See if a bike shop has the pieces for me again. I might try that. That way I can brake, and then yeah, just practice maintenance on one brake. I don't know. I think it's because I just have inferior brakes that I had to do a lot of maintenance for little results on this cheap bicycle. I've never had such a problem with brakes. But you notice the problems when you buy cheap bicycles. Disc brakes obviously are ideal, but I need to get a completely different bike the way it looks. Maybe I can work with mine and just try to work with the front brake. I see a lot of people in town have just front brakes, which is pretty cool. I'm also having difficulty with the rear derailleur. It's starting to skip chains. It's skipping off chains. Is this a park? I see a bathroom, and people can park here, and there's a trail and somebody walking their dog. Yeah, it's a walking trail around here. That's pretty neat. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of climbing at this point. I figured I'd be climbing a lot. Man, you know, it looks a little dangerous for bicycling, but I mean, I can kind of handle the cars. It's the braking issues that just forced me to walk the whole time. I could bicycle. The landfill, Ada County landfill on the left. This guy's stopping for it. Yeah, I'd like to walk around that, or at least just have a good scenic overlook, like from the hill or something, or I can look down on it. It's probably hills of garbage as tall as these natural hills. See, looks like somebody's living. No trespassing. There's some shacks. No public access to those shacks. They say deer live around here. I have to admit, I heard something clomping around my car last night. It made me a little nervous. 25 miles an hour. Okay. I'm going 35 like a madman. And there's a car behind me. They're probably going to show impatience. I'm feeling a little pressure on my ears right now. So I am doing some serious climbing. I'm going to honor the suggested speed limit. That guy behind me has probably been through here hundreds of times and would rather go faster, but not me. I'll pick it up a little bit, but no guarantees. 30 through here, they probably want to go 35, 40, and he can't pass me. He's just going to ride my rear bumper. Looks like a four-wheel drive too. They don't mind these curves. There's a big fence on the side of the road to really discourage people from going up the hill, I guess. Big long fence, big fence, just fences on either side. They don't want anybody up on those hills. No trespassing, construction entrance only. Oh, here's a big drop. This is looking like a big drop. I would have to walk my bicycle down this. Yeah, I gotta take another look at them front brakes. Try to get them pieces. See if they're sold. Go to a big bicycle shop and try to buy them. I considered the rear brakes, but nah, that's probably silly. Just get that front handbrake. Get that working. I got frustrated with dealing with them, so I cut the cables and everything. But now it's a little more frustrating not being able to ride down hills. It's a nice house out in the open here. Plenty of room to stretch out in the hills. There's no more fence on the right. A lot of sagebrush, a lot of hills. Okay, I think I'm entering the city. It's not incredibly far. See if Google Maps can find me. Going 40. Not sure where I'm at. Just gonna... Okay, Siemens. I'm just gonna look for Siemens. Elevation 2850. So there's supposed to be a Siemens on my left. Gosh. Some kind of a fort on the right. I think I want to take a right here. I'm not sure. Hidden Springs. I mean, it seems like there should be the library should be close by. I'm gonna just turn into here. And then just try to regroup. These are some very nice homes. You can sure bet that they're highly protected. Alright, so I'm gonna sit here for a minute and I don't see any sign of this library. So I'm right there. Alright, so I think this is it. I'll stop. Here it's like a snapshot of the late 1800s. Very late 1800s style. But with a modern build. You see, they don't really have fences around here. Here's a Trump supporter. So this little town is surrounded by hills. I'm sure there's good access somewhere to the top. I'm just kind of randomly walking. They put a lot of effort into controlling the water around here with all these little gullies and stuff. I just have to wonder if I could climb up the hill if I wanted to. Yeah, some people have built their homes right on top of the hill. There's still snow-capped hills off in the distance. The smack group. I bet it's pretty expensive to build out here. I don't know how these people can handle the heat in the summer.